Everyone, Mr. Hisner here, and today we are going to continue on with some Pythagorean theorem that we started last week that we've been doing for the last couple of weeks now, on and off, just a little bit here, a little bit there, and so that's what we're going to keep doing. And well, it looks like this week we're going to have some snow days, at least one snow day, as today is probably is Monday. Hopefully you're watching this on Monday, and what we're going to be looking at today will be this stuff. So what I'm trying to say is that with this snowstorm coming, I understand we're going to be more remote. We're going to have less time for instruction than normal. So I'm not going to be really piling on a lot of work, although I will like to focus on some things intently. So let us just jump into what we've been working on. So I'm going to look at this one here, number 11. Why? And Kirk. Captain Kirk is building a rectangular deck. So these ones you have to do a draw. So here's Kirk's deck. Nice deck. Okay, so Kirk is building a rectangular deck. The dimensions are 10 by 23. So I'm going to make the small one 10, the larger one 23. It's a rectangle. We know what these look like. What's the length of the diagonal? Well, the diagonal goes from one corner to the other. So that could be a diagonal. We could use this one as well. 23, 10. But either way, we want to find the measure of this yellow line. So what are we going to do? Well, if you notice or remember, right, rectangles have right angles. All four angles of a rectangle are right angles. So what we want to do here is, oh, whoa, the Pythagorean theorem. Here's the right angle. Here is the hypotenuse. So this is going to be C. So what do we have to do here? 10 squared plus 23 squared is equal to C squared. Add these two numbers together, we get 629, and that is equal to C. And what do we want to do? Well, this is C squared, so we want to square root both sides. And so we find C, because these two things cancel out. Squares and square roots cancel out. C is equal to approximately 25.1. I think 625 is a perfect 25, so 629 is going to be a little bit over that. All right, remember always around your, and these are feet. How do you like that? Okay, let's see. Here's an east and west. So for those of us who might not know this, now this may come as a surprise to some of you, but Google is real. Google is a thing. It's been existing for a long time now. I know it's crazy to think about it. So if I didn't know what east-west was, I could actually Google it. I know, again, it's insane. It's probably on your cellular device, your what do they call it? A smartphone. A lot of you have the iPhone, so it might be on there as well. So let's see. We want north, south, east, west. This is, again, you could, Google is so real. You could look this up in just a second. So let's see. Ashley runs 3.4 miles east, so she's running this way. 3.4 miles. This is in the east direction, 3.4. And then she runs 5.7 miles south, so then she runs south, and she runs 5.7. And we want to know how far was she from her starting point? Again, so this line here is going to be our hypotenuse. This is C. It's across from the right angle. So this is just actually one of the easiest problems in the entire world. So this is 5.7, and that squared, and this is going to be equal to C squared. So what can we do here? Add these together. And this is 4405, not 05, and that's equal to C squared. Remember that C is our hypotenuse, and so we need to take the square root of both sides, and C will be the square root of 44.5, which is approximately 6.6. You're going to want to round that, and then this is our answer, 6.6 miles. All right, so same old problems, but what do we have to do here? We have to construct a figure. We have to use our hands. If you're not drawing this, you're not going to be able to probably do these. So you're going to want to have one of these pencils handy. And in the classwork that you submit, I want work, no worky, no points. How about that? I want to see some nice drawn figures. All right, guys, thanks for watching.